Alright, so hey guys, welcome back to my channel Trading Newbie, and in today's video we're going to continue our series of how I'm learning to trade the complete documentation of my entire trading journey within 50 days. And I didn't upload a video yesterday. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I was really busy in something else, that is house shifting. So I told you I would be shifting lately, not that early, but yeah, due to some sudden changes I had to shift my house yesterday, and because of which I have to work and moving all the stuff and here and there and stuff like that. So I got really busy in there. But today we're back. I've just gone to the gym, come back. I've been working on my moving all the stuff from the old house to the new house till like about 7:30 8 p.m. and then I've gone to the gym and come back, and now here I am making the video. All right, so first of all, I want to thank you all for giving me all the support for my channel. So you see I've hit 300 views on this already, and I've started almost getting 300 views on almost every single video except for the last two. But yeah, so what are we gonna do today? Well, it's been a long time since we've done trading. It's just been one day, but still one day is a long time because we get to analyze and do a lot within one day. So we're gonna use replay trading and use our initial strategy, which we've decided at the beginning, to see what to do. So what I'm going to do is I am going to have my trading view open. I don't want to open any chart. I just want to, yeah. Right, never mind. Okay, so the last time we've closed our chart by putting up a trade, and you see the trade has been successful. So well, that's a good thing. I just got to know that. I forgot that I even put a trade, but okay, so let's leave this aside, delete this, start working on each and every chart. So we're gonna start off with the USD JPY chart and see what we're gonna do. So we are having a okay, wait, so I think I haven't got my mouse. I need to get my mouse real quick. Give me a second, guys. Be right back. Alright, so guys, bad news. I didn't find the mouse. So I think all we can do is just gonna work on the thing with the trackpad and my stylus. So I got my stylus ready. However, my screen seems to be a little bit dirty, so during the house shifting process I don't know where I've kept it, but then yeah, I did keep it somewhere. So let's see. First, we're gonna work on the USD JPY. I'm gonna go to replay trading, and obviously go into, just hide this as well, and go to, when was that? 22nd? No, 23rd. And let's see what trades we could have made. So I'm gonna start off. This is step 1. Alright, so the first thing we want to identify is all the trends. So when I see here, I believe that this is going in an uptrend. However, there could be a small break of structure because they've been having higher highs, lows, and you see this is a lower low made, so we can be pretty sure. But at least in the weekly time frame, you don't need to focus on that much. So I hope it's on 23rd. Is it? Yep, that is on 23rd. Okay, so so on the weekly time frame, you can basically just focus on these few candles because we're just looking at the past week, and that seems to be bullish. Past few weeks. So weekly time frame, that is bullish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my OneNote. So I'm going to write on the iPad, okay, and you can see it over here. So at the weekly time frame, it is bullish. So weekly time frame, it is bullish. It is bullish. So we have daily, 4 hours, 1 hours, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes. So we want every one of them to be bullish as usual. So let's see, in the daily time frame, we have our graph somewhat like that. Yeah. So that is again, I think that is gonna be bullish in structure. So double tap, you see this could be a potential market shift, but okay. So again, this is really confusing because you see the price has been going up right like that, and then it went down. It's gonna go up. And you see this low and this low, they're kind of, this is like, this is a lower low compared to the previous lower. These are higher lows, these are higher lows, and these are higher highs, and obviously a huge higher high, and then there's like a sudden downfall to get a lower low, and then we are again going higher. So maybe these are support and resistance levels, but all I think is that this is again bullish in structure as well, because there can be a few abnormalities because we haven't zoomed out as much. If we zoom out all the way till here, you see that is obviously bullish in structure. So you see it's going like that and that. However, there was a break of structure right around there, which is kind of getting my confidence off the bat, but maybe that is the right thing. So in daily time frame, it is again bullish. All right, so let's talk about the 4 hours time frame. So in the 4 hours time frame, we see that it is obviously bullish in structure, and if I double tap this to get the perfect scale, again, that is bullish. And in the 1 hours time frame, that is, all right, let me move the thing, which we've done, day before yesterday in our video, we've done those markings. It is again bullish in structure because you see our graph goes like that, comes down, goes like that. It's not going all the way up till there, but it did go. It will probably do that, and then again do that, and just it's probably going to keep repeating forever and ever and ever, until unless there is a resistance level or maybe some kind of a drop or something like that. And again, in the 15 minutes time frame, I see that it has gone really low because it could have been fluctuating. It wasn't a really good high, an uptrend. However, you see this could be the reason. So maybe this is the reason for the lower low in the other time frame which we've seen. So again, it did go down, which makes sense, but it's consolidated a lot around here and around here. So maybe after the consolidation, I believe that the consolidation is kind of over, because you see the graph does that, and it's just starting to get up. So if it does, well, that's well and good. If it doesn't, then we might have to think about another thing. So again, in the 1 hour time frame as well, I believe that it is bullish, and 15 minutes as well, we've just seen. And again, we have our 5 minutes time frame, and in the 5 minutes time frame, all right, so maybe I could zoom out on this. All right, so you see that. Okay, so again, in the 5 minutes time frame, it is obviously going in an uptrend. It wasn't a downtrend before, but again, it probably, you see it's consolidated a lot around this area. So like, just around, not even that, maybe around, once it got all the way down till here, it consolidated a lot around here, or maybe a bit more, and then this is all like boom boom boom, it's up and down, up and down, support resistance, and then it's broke through that level, and it's broke through this level as well. And again, it's probably trying to make a bullish with a lot of buying pressure, bullish trend. So again, I believe that this is bullish as well. So this is bullish as well. Now we've seen the structure. Everything seems to be bullish, and we are good to go for a trade. Now we need to mark our supply and demand zones and all the other key areas. So the first thing I want to do is go into the 4 hours time frame and mark up stuff like that. So the first thing I see is there's a huge candle around there. So again, that could be a possible this is a key area right around here. So that is one key area, and if we look at other key areas, which are like much more closer, you see, if I look for the biggest candlesticks possible, there's this huge candlestick right around here with the huge wick. We're gonna make this better in the future, but when we go to the 1 hours and the 15 minutes time frame, we'll refine our drawings a bit more. And here again, you see there's a huge supply zone, and then there's a huge candle right about here that could specify a demand zone. And again, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start marking up. So this over here is a demand zone, and this over here is a supply zone, and this is a secondary supply zone. So there could be infinite supply zones in a chart. We don't know when the graph is going to bounce off or go down or go up. We don't know what's going to happen. We never do. That's the thing. Okay, we've just figured out the 3 main areas which we wanted to, and now we can go to the 1 hour time frame to refine our drawings a bit more. So right around here, if I look at this chart for the supply zone, I could make a nice little drawing around this point and that point. So the price would have gone around there and would have gone up. And again, in our demand zone, we have our point, our drawing to go somewhat like that. And again, in our so you see the other zone which we've marked is far away beyond, which is it's a really strong supply zone. Okay, not gonna lie, it's probably one of the strongest supply zones which can exist in these days. And in this market, it's probably the strongest one which I've seen in this market, like right now today, because you see the candlestick is so huge that it just looks like a vertical line at this point. And then those are the main areas which I figured out personally, and I think this could be another area as well, but again, I'm not gonna mark it out. And you see we have our 15 minutes, and there's a lot of candlesticks, a lot of stuff going on around. But yeah, so I think I don't want to overcomplicate things, so we have done enough. And well, we are good to go to start working on other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the 5 minutes time frame and just start working on the whole graph. So you see it is going bullish, so we want to take a buy position, so in other words a long position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a lot and have this extended. Okay, so what are we gonna do? What I believe will happen right now, it's really simple. I just think that the graph would go down. It would, you see it's just had a crossover, so it will go down until some level like that, and again it will go up. So that's what I believe would happen. We're gonna wait and just take a buy position as soon as that happens. So we're gonna go 1 bar forward. Oops, what was that? Right, so I think I messed up. Oh, something is wrong. If I go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so I think we messed up on that. Alright, whatever. I don't know what happened right there, but we're gonna go one forward. So you see the price has gone down. Coming to this analysis right here, the price has gone down. Zoom out. I think I should use my stylus a lot. And so since it's probably bullish in structure, it's gonna go down and hit the price again. So it would probably kind of have the graph go down and just hit up, or maybe we hit the support level and hit up. So we don't know what's gonna happen. Let's just wait and watch what would actually happen. So I want a crossover, and with that I would take a long position. So let's see, and you see here is a nice little crossover on the market, and we can, I think it's a really nice position. We can take a trade right around there, and again, we're not going to use any counter trades until we get familiar with this way first. So my take profit would be somewhat around, it's so difficult without a mouse. I just can't believe how difficult it is, but yeah, so we're gonna have our take profits at our high around there. So maybe this could be our take profit, and my stop loss would be beneath this. Again, I'm not looking at risk to reward ratio, and I'm just looking to have a benefit, a target reached on the trade. I want to take profit to be triggered, so I'm gonna have it to somewhat like that just for safety, and I'm gonna have my stop loss a few pips below the low, and then I'm gonna hit the buy button and make our trade. So our take profit again is gonna be there, and our stop loss is gonna be around there. Let's see what's gonna happen. So it's consolidating a lot around this area. Let me just extend this and see what would happen. And here we go, we have the take profit touched right around there, and so our analysis seemed to turn true. So the thing is, if I didn't, if I was actually really good with this and I would think about other strategies, I would have taken a counter trade right around here. And that is what I think is the worst part, because as soon as I see this, as soon as I see like a crossover there, and as soon as the price I get a confirmation on this bar, I would take a trade where this would be the level, this would be the take profit, this would be the take profit, and again this would be the stop loss. So in that way I just basically fuck up the entire thing, which I don't want to. So all I would do is wait for the trade to complete. I don't want to have any counter trades at this point when right now when I'm learning. I don't want to have counter trades because I don't want to do swing trading. I want to do trade trading. Okay, all right, so to continue with, let's wait for another opportunity to take a trade. So what I'm gonna do here is just have this box kind of removed, and what we're gonna do is wait for another crossover. So the graph goes up, let it go down, and then okay, so it seems to go down. All right, so maybe this is a nice position. Alright, so there's a crossover. So according to me, the graph would go down like that, maybe till that level, and then it would just boom. So the best position, we would get the best profit when we have our price going to about this level, because our stop loss would be here and the take profit would be there, and that's like a huge take profit. So there's a really good risk to reward ratio compared to before. So we're gonna wait and watch, and the prices keep on declining. There's a lot of selling pressure, and all right, so I am gonna take a trade, but I'm not sure. Okay, so you see, I know I can take a trade here. So there's a lot of fluctuation. So what I believe is they've already made a low for this one, so there's already a higher low, and there should be another higher high and a higher low. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna take a trade here. Okay, I'm gonna think and focus and think that I am dealing with real money, so I don't want to waste money. So the price is declining. Just wait. It's consolidating a lot, and so it seems to be making a bearish structure. And yeah, so you see, this is where there is a crossover. So I'm gonna take a trade here with my stop loss about, maybe I could keep it to that level, just for safe side, and obviously our take profits about there. And yeah, so we have a risk reward ratio which is more than 1, which is a W for us, because even if that's not your aim, that's better than having a 0.94 risk reward ratio just like before. So you're gonna take a buy position about there, and our take profit's gonna be all the way there, the wick, and our stop loss is gonna be at the level which we previously decided. Again, we're gonna have our thing extended, and let's just see what's gonna happen. So you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Let's play. This is a consolidating chart, so I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think it might work. Okay, so we're gonna hit the stop loss. Okay, that's a huge shift in market structure. Okay, so that's absolutely insane. We did get a profit in this one as well, so that's a 2-time win streak. That's such a nice thing for us. So you see, if you would have put the stop loss, so if I would have put a stop loss about that level, I would have lost the trade. It is because I know the graph was consolidating, so I shouldn't consider this level as a low. So I should take my trade about this level, because that is a proper low. So you see, this is a proper low as well, but the graph declined after that. So maybe you need to just take a low. So I was gonna take a low about there as well, but then that will be too much, because that's gonna be really before what is, because that was a low. This is like the proper low, and this is another huge low. So we are looking at bullish structure, and when we look at bullish structures, we have this low, a high, a lower low, sorry, a higher low, a higher high, and then this could be the low. Okay, that probably was the low, because the graph was really the price was really like fluctuating up and down in, like, in the box. So maybe we didn't know. We can consider that as a low no matter what. This is a nice reflection I've got that day as well. I think on day 4, no, on day 7, I believe. I'm not too sure, but yeah, again, this is where you need to focus. And well, that is it. That is a nice trade again, and the time over there was about 22nd November, 3:05 p.m. So we're simply gonna keep waiting for our next trade opportunity to show up. So again, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have my I'm gonna wait for the trades to pop up. So again, as usual, I just want to downtrend and then boom, and this is where I take a trade. So let's wait and watch what would actually happen. So I wanna cross of the moving average. Okay, so there is a cross over there. So I know for a fact that when the price goes down and goes up, this is gonna be my stop loss, this is gonna be my take profit. So we are gonna simply wait for the price to reverse, and okay, that is not a good sign. The price is consolidating a lot around there, and so just keep waiting. Okay, so I shouldn't take a trade around there, because let me remove, oops, let me remove that box. I don't know what that was, probably came up by mistake. But okay, so the price tends to go in a direction which is really confusing. Okay, so yeah, we are done with our trades, and so we put $2,000 and we got $778. So you see we have two trades. So let's see the list of trades. Okay, so we have $1,000 put and we got a profit of, what is this? What is cum dot profit? Is it cumulative? I don't know. But yeah, all I'm gonna do is, oh sorry, this is the okay, so this is the if you add these both, that's what you'd get. Okay, so we put $2,000. So let's calculate this real quick. So we put $2,000. Where's my stylus? Yeah. So we put $2,000 and we got a profit of $778. So if I'd put in $20, actually I would have $100 on my account, so I would put in maybe $5 into each trade. So if I put in $10, how much would I get? That's gonna be 7180 by 2000. Let's calculate that. 7180 by, sorry, 7780. So yeah, that would be $4 profit. So I would be making $4 from the trade. I know it's a really small amount, but I don't care as long as I'm making money, because I know everything can be done just like that in a click. You need to wait for all the profits to start appearing, and your money to actually increase. So the money actually increases exponentially. So if I had about $100, and every time I'd put in maybe $2 or $3 or $5 or something like that. So the one day the price, the $100 turns into $130, and that time for every trade I don't put $2 anymore. I put $5, because 2% of this is maybe $5. I'm just giving a hypothetical example. I'm not doing any calculation here. And once the account reaches to about $200, then we're gonna put about $10 per each trade. And once it goes to $300, we're gonna put about $15, and then it's gonna go directly to about $500, and we're gonna put $20 each trade, and then it would go to about $800 or $900, and again it would. So it's like an exponential process. So you don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe one time you would make a lot of money, some other times you don't. But yeah, the market is uncertain, that's for sure. So well, it's already 11 p.m. and with this, my wish of the day is that, you know what the wish is? I know what the wish is, but I don't want to tell it, because I believe that if you tell the wish, it's not going to come true. But anyways, you guys know it. So yeah, that is it guys for today. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, so again, I wasn't able to upload yesterday. I apologize for that, but We'll account for it. We're gonna have our 50 days turn into 51 days, because I need to be responsible enough to at least spend about 1 hour on the trade, but I did not. So that is it, guys, for today. Today was a really nice session where we had 100% profit success rate. And yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video, in our next documentation video. So until then, stay safe and keep trading and get profitable. We're gonna get rich together. Bye bye.